The bell above the door jingled softly as 9-year-old Eli stepped into the small flower shop, his hoodie damp from the rain and his shoes soaked through. He'd come every Thursday since the weather turned cold, always stopping near the back, where Mrs. Winslow kept the discarded flowers, wilted daisies, bent stems, faded petals. He never begged, never stole, just asked quietly, "Do you have one nobody wants?" Sometimes she gave him a tired rose, sometimes she didn't. But today, Eli wasn't looking for flowers. Upstairs, in the loft office, florist Clarissa Bloom sat behind her desk sorting receipts with tired eyes. Her 6-year-old daughter, Ivy, sat curled on a chair, silent, as always. Ivy hadn't spoken in 8 months, not since the accident that took her father. Therapists, doctors, music teachers, nothing worked. Clarissa was running out of hope and money. Eli noticed Ivy through the railing. He'd seen her photo in the newspaper. He understood grief. His sister Lucy had died last winter, and every week he folded paper birds in her memory. He turned to Mrs. Winslow. "If I can make her smile, can I have a bouquet?" The woman raised an eyebrow. "Her? That's Miss Bloom's daughter. She hasn't smiled in months." "Can I try?" Eli asked again. Clarissa had overheard and walked down, more curious than hopeful. Eli stepped near the stairs and pulled a crumpled origami bird from his pocket. "My sister taught me how to fold these. She said birds can carry secrets." Ivy glanced down. "I can make you one, but you have to help pick the paper." Evie didn't speak. But after a moment, she came down a step and pointed to a scrap of purple wrapping paper on the counter. Eli smiled. "Perfect." He folded slowly, carefully, explaining each crease: the wings, the tail, the beak. "What should we name her?" Silence. Eli leaned in. "Mine's named Luna. She's scared of thunderstorms." A tiny sound broke the air. Ivy giggled. Clarissa froze. Then Ivy whispered, "Star." Clarissa's eyes filled with tears. "Did you say star?" Ivy nodded. Clarissa turned to the boy. "What's your name?" "Eli." "What do you need, sweetheart? You didn't come just for flowers." He looked down. "Just a small bouquet for my sister's grave. It's her birthday." Clarissa knelt and hugged him gently. "You're not just getting leftovers." That afternoon, Eli left with a fresh bundle of sunflowers and lilies, Lucy's favorites. But more than that, he left with something else, an invitation. That evening, he returned for grilled cheese and tomato soup. Ivy waited with stacks of paper, ready to fold more birds. In the weeks that followed, everything changed. Ivy began to talk more, Clarissa began to smile again. And Eli? He found a new home. Because sometimes healing doesn't come from medicine or money. Sometimes it comes from a folded paper bird and a boy who dared to care.